Hi guys, just a little update about the vegetable plantation that we have here. Actually, we have here this bitter melon, we have this white squash, and finally we have grown our water spinach. In our previous video, we made mention about the importance of covering the seeds of this water spinach because we have so many ducks here, and this gives us good result now. And you can see that the water spinach are actually very healthy. This upland water spinach variety is actually not difficult to grow because they can grow in an area like this. We have so many areas here that's suitable for the plantation or the planting of water spinach. And what's good about this is you can make many harvests. When you're gonna harvest or cut them, they will become plenty because the stem will again germinate another stems. I am so inspired about this because this will not entail us big capital or big budget. What we have to do is just to maintain the cleanliness. Of course, the weeds should be always removed so that this water spinach can grow without any intervention or disturbance from the weeds. And these weeds are actually also killing our water spinach. That's why from time to time we have to remove this one. These are unwanted plants that we have to remove from time to time. And one of you said, why do you have to plant water spinach when you can see all around? Yes, that's true. If you will roam around in the vicinity, you will see many water spinach that are actually naturally growing. These are natural, these are wild water spinach. But this variety is actually good for human consumption. Yes, they're also edible, but the cultured ones are actually delicious than the water spinach in the wild. And as you can observe, we have plenty of the fruits of our bitter melon. And we're gonna harvest some of them. I hope we can get some 2 or 3 kilos today, early this morning. And behind me are dozens of the white squash that we're gonna also harvest today. And I'm going to sell this to my office because I have already talked to my office mates and they're very eager to buy our products here. Oh. So this is the 5th cycle of our harvest, and as you know, we already have harvested 300 of this, and it gives us money. Not a lot of money, but considering that the area is very small and the number of seeds that we have planted is just 6 or 9 seeds of this white squash and giving us this result, it's already a milestone. That's why I'm so happy to harvest now. Yes. Thank you, Lord. There are many ants. Oh. Up. Up. Yes. Whew. And the last one. What's your favorite viand out of this white squash? Some of us will mix this with corned beef, and some of us will also mix this with pork and chicken. But in my case, I used to mix this with sardines or this corned beef. And I'm proud to say that we became successful in this farming, in this plantation of the white squash, because we made so many harvests. And in fact, not only the white squash, but we also had good harvest of the bitter melon, which we are about also to harvest some for this vlog. In our future vlog, I would like to make mention about the fertilizers, the organic fertilizers that we have used here. We did not use synthetic. These are only fertile soil out of the compost of the garbages. And in our next vlog, we will reveal some tutorials on how to compost your garbages. You know, it's not good to burn our garbages, but it's good to have a compost bin and then put them all together and then wait until it will decompose, and then it will become soil, and maybe you can also feed that to your vermiworm, and then you can use the vermicast. This is the cycle, and you can use that for the plants, and this is what we are doing here. I'm so excited to share our success about being organic. So I would like to be in the future certified as an organic farmer, so that many people also would learn from us and would be inspired to also do their thing, their farming activities. And of course, before we're gonna harvest our bitter melon, we will do some rituals. Some of you said, stop saying that it's delicious, it's bitter. Yes, it's bitter, but it's good for your health. So I'm eating this bitter melon like an ice cream. And I'm used to eating this early in the morning. It's good if you have diabetes, if you have problems of the rising sugar, then eat this one. It will normalize your sugar. And one thing that I have learned, one of our subscribers, is to never allow bitter melon to become ripe, because it will stop bearing fruit. And I think it has some truth on it. So we'll eat this one and then we will harvest. It's delicious. Oh, so we have here how many? I think 2 kilos of this bitter melon, and we can see that they are still bearing fruit, continuously bearing fruit, because you can see here that they have plenty of flowers and they have plenty of small bitter melon. So this is already good for my breakfast, for the breakfast of the family. And we only planted around 10 seeds and giving us this good result. Well, I would like to encourage you that in life, if we will just think of many ways on how to survive, how to produce our own food, how to plant, and how to make good harvest, then that will really happen. The basic facts about this is that we don't have to own a degree or to finish a degree in order to produce our own food, because we can just plant and God will bless the seeds. So we already have talents, the inborn talents, that doesn't require us much money in order to use it. So I would like to encourage you, and I'm so inspired about what we have harvested, and we are doing this on a weekly basis. Every week we can make a good harvest, supply for the entire week for the family. So yesterday we were able to catch another batch of this tilapia and this hito, this African catfish, and I'm so happy that we almost completed the drying up of this fish pond. And as you can see, we have already made a line here because we wanted to just put the concrete perimeter or fence so that the fish will not go out during the flood. We're anticipating always of the flood because we already have experienced this. And as soon as this is gonna be completed, I think we can turn this property or this farm into a beautiful park where people can just drop by and enjoy the place and observe thousands of fish that are hungry and wanting to be fed. These are the things that I have in mind. I'm so glad that we have grown here our tilapia, and we envision to develop this area for our native catfish or native tilapia also. And you will see also from afar that we have this goat house. Please do make some suggestions because I would like to paint this and I don't know what's the color suitable for the goat house. And you will see that still we have this area to be developed. You can do some suggestions because I wanted that we can offer bread and breakfast. Those people who would like to experience our farm activity here, especially early in the morning, can just sleep here and we can offer breakfast. I don't know, it's one of you that suggested about this. Those of you who were with me 7 years ago, you know how small we are in terms of community, our channel community, our subscribers. But now we are close to 2 million. And I think many people have been inspired by the activities and by how we survive, how we address problems, and become resilient and make solutions. So we are inspired to looking forward to have 2 million subscribers, and I believe that this is gonna grow and many more people would come to know about the importance of the basics of farming. So that's all that we can share, and I hope that you will subscribe. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, may I humbly ask you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell because we are uploading videos regularly. And of course, you will be notified of our regular uploads all here at Dexter's World.